Welcome to today's cast. It is a Super Bowl Sunday. Very excited to be casting some StarCraft. We have the blue Protoss NightMare down at the bottom left and the red Protoss Gerald at the top right. Very excited to be getting into this game and really the HomeStory Cup in general. I unfortunately had to miss it. I'm getting out of the Navy pretty soon, and that's eating up a lot of my time. So pardon me, but I heard very good things from this tournament. Some shocking events happened. I'm excited to be getting into them, watching all these games for the first time myself. So did a little bit of research on Gerald and NightMare here before coming into the game, because I haven't heard of these guys before, but they do. Specifically NightMare, he wins a lot of tournaments, a lot of B tier and below stuff, but very crafty in some of his things. I did see the one game where he incorporated Blink Dark Templars, which is kind of nuts. Heard that Protoss also got buffed recently. That's why there's been a lot more Protoss happening in the tournaments, especially in the higher tier stuff. Getting a little bit of scouting going on from NightMare, which was not a bad thing ever. But he's not going to get a whole lot from this. He's just going to see a little cyber core, some gateways, but he is going to spend some time making sure that probe is not mining minerals. But unfortunately, Gerald had the same idea. Only difference is no, he's out. He's out. He said, I've seen enough. Nope, he's not. He's going right back for it. We are playing a ring around the rosy here. As both Protoss players are doing roughly the same thing. We are getting warp tech right off the way, though, for NightMare out. And Gerald's... This is incredible. 2 minutes in, and for the most part, we're doing the almost exact same thing. All right. Riveting gameplay here. That pylon is going to be a problem. Oh man, okay. That probe's going to get away scot-free from Gerald's side. Probe's going to be harassing over here. Oh, that probe did not get away scot-free. All right. Doing a great work here, fellas. Mirror matchup, mirror build styles, everything's mirrored. That's great. Also was reading that apparently that Gerald is, in between his games, he is studying law. That's pretty sickly. Alright, now we're actually going to be having some action come out over the field. We have 4 stalkers coming out. They are going to run into each other, but unfortunately NightMare does get the first shot off, so he's going to be taking one of these stalkers with him home. And that is all we're going to get from that. The stalkers are just going to get away. Unfortunate. Oh, it is what it is. He is going to have, unfortunately, is he gonna make this work? I don't think he knows that those are mirages. I think he does know they're mirages. Maybe he's not. He is keeping his distance a little bit. Pressure is going to be applied here. Gerald is not in a position to be fighting this at all. Meanwhile, we have a battery. That stuff back there, NightMare's base is rock solid right now. He is going to try and hopefully hold on with this shield battery right here. It doesn't look, however... I don't think that's going to... He is able to build some units. It is going to push him away. We are getting some adepts out on the way. Not sure if that's the move you want when you already know what your enemy's got. Probably going to be swinging in these adepts. Okay, maybe not. Warp Prism going across the field. We have Blink Tech by Gerald being produced right now, and a Twilight Council on its way. I think we're going to see some drops in here. Unless, are they going to siege you? Oh, well, he saw that. Oracle's going to be coming in. Oh, that's not a real Oracle. It's a fake Oracle. We are going to be seeing some drops, though, with the Adepts. I was going to say that earlier. I think he might be doing some harassment with the Adepts here coming in. Oh, but the Warp of the Stalkers are going to be doing their thing. Stalkers are going to be not having any part of this. Oh, man. Gerald's Adepts aren't going to be doing anything. I don't think we got any... He did not get anything done with that. The shield battery holds. All the workers are still very much alive. All right. Now, if they just both build the same unit composition, like down to a T, I need him to start getting out of Immortals, but he can't because his robo facility is not done yet. We got Blink finishing up here soon for Gerald. That's still being made for NightMare. All right. What's the army right now? Okay, not bad. NightMare is in the lead army-wise. That Immortal, more Stalkers. So he's looking pretty there. You got some expansions going down between... How much does he know? They don't know that all too much about what's going on. He kind of knows a little bit more. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything that's going on here. Cool beans. Both Protoss players continue. We're now getting some forges out on the field. Maybe the upgrades are going to happen. Gerald is a little interesting from the few games that I have seen about him. Ooh, Adepts coming in here. Adepts are going to get some picks. That's going to be 2 workers down. The Immortal says, no thank you. We're not enjoying your cookie sales today. That's going to be three probes down. He's not going to be able to get another one. That Adept is going to die. Unfortunate. But down here, we got Stalkers harassing the base. Things are not... That base is long gone. There's too many Stalkers. Oh, me, oh my. He does get 1 Stalker down. Oh, that's going to be another one for NightMare. 2 for NightMare. 3. This army cannot handle this wave. He sacrifices 3 of his Stalkers. Oh, I guess only 2. Nope, 3. Just so he could get away with his 5 Stalkers. The army difference is real. Gerald is handling some harassment here from Adepts. I don't think they got all that much work done. Adept is going to be sneaking in here. Hopefully to get another shot. It's not going to do it. Ooh. Oh, it does get 1 worker. It does get 1 worker. But while that's happening, that Adept is going to be gone, getting deleted. Down here, the main fight's where it's at. Force fields go down. Shield battery out of energy. He's going to take this. He's going to take that Nexus in particular. Walled him off. Said, nope, this is my property. Stalker's coming in. Oh, my goodness. That Nexus has 4 health. Oh, and Gerald's army does get swept up here. Immortals with the shields. Taking no sass from these guys. This is just pure pain right here as NightMare's army is just vastly outnumbering him right here. Yep, this is looking game for Gerald unless he can come back with some significantly more forces, and that's the GG from Gerald for game 1. We're going to be hopping right into game 2. Welcome to game 2. Gerald versus NightMare. The bottom left, the red Protoss. The top right, the blue Protoss. You can see their name. You know who they are. Last game was very interesting. So what I was going to say earlier is that Gerald has this weird thing of the few games I have seen of him. He really enjoys getting an army out, but he kind of struggles when it comes time to get upgrades. And that's usually like where he starts to fall short. I've noticed that, especially when he's fighting like Terrans, or even Zerg sometimes, is that upgrades almost seem like an afterthought. And I don't know if that's like intentional, or if that's maybe just how he likes to play, or if he just forgets. But it usually seems that one of 2 things either gets him, is that the early game, he's not able to keep up with as much making of units, or the upgrades get him, and then it's late game where he just can't keep up because he's fighting units with 2-2 or even worse 3-3 in some scenarios I've seen. But we're going to be having the same old, good old probe harassment. That probe sticking on him like a hound. He's going to try and get all the information he can. He does see the cyber core go down. Pretty standard stuff we're seeing here between the two players. Oh, he's coming in. He's taking a look around. He's going to see what we can find. Oh, what's going on here? Back home, he's still dealing with that troublesome probe. He is going to go for... Oh, is he going to take another mineral? Is he... Diabolic. Diabolic. NightMare is going to see that another warp gate is finishing up and that cyber core. But both of their cyber cores are going to be wrapping up here. NightMare does get early on the warp tech. But Gerald not messing around, building a stalker and a little, not an energizer, sentry. Oh my goodness, I've been playing too much co-op lately. He's going to be getting out that sentry and a stalker, hopefully to deal with any kind of harassment he might be expecting from NightMare. I will say the adept harassment wasn't all that good. We are going to see another probe come down here. Oh, he is going to get the snipe on that probe. That worker does go down. He does know that this stuff's happening. Stalker going to be seeing it along with the... Oh, he's gonna juke this. No, Gerald, no, don't fall for it. It's a ruse. That is unfortunate. The adept does get away. No damage to its health. But is there anyone home defending this? Probably not. That's why the Stalker's coming back. He's like, I don't really want to deal with this. Did completely wall himself off here, I think, with the shield battery. Well, that is NightMare's cue that he probably should go ahead and expand if Gerald here is expanding. Mirage do a little bit more scouting. He does see a Twilight Council. Oh, they both... Dude, these guys are like Siamese twins. They are on the same wavelength. 2 games in a row, roughly the same, like same openers, almost same units pretty much. Research complete. This is nuts. Army coming in here, doing some damage. That's going to be 1 sentry down, 2 sentry downs. The Adept might also die here. The Adept does, but I would argue that NightMare's in a much far better position right now. He is just taking names. That shield battery is going to provide some value. Unfortunately, not against 4 Stalkers. That shield battery is going to run out of energy real soon. He walls off the Stalkers perfectly. They can't do anything. The probes can't do anything. NightMare's just getting free shots here. Destroys the shield battery. And that is going to be it for the shield battery. Stalkers, though, he's microing them. Doing a very good job. Unfortunately, the backup, though, is going to be pushing this away, I think. Unless... Oh, no. Dude, NightMare is just taking names. The Stalker is being pushed back by this little thruple here. Oh, no. Well, that's another Stalker down. NightMare's holding this really strong. He's getting his base up and running. This base is struggling. Well, I guess it's not really struggling. It's still maintaining its workers. They're roughly the same right now. We go to units. NightMare does have more Stalkers out on the field. They have roughly the same workers. This is a lot of fun. I'm very upset that I didn't get to catch any of this stuff live. Stalkers are going to go down. Unfortunate. They did work back home. He's probably going to try and... turtle up a little bit. Hold. We got a sneaky little proxy here. Oh, dude. NightMare, are you going to do the Blink Dark Templar? Please tell me you are. I didn't even see that you were getting Dark Templars out on the field. Do we have... I don't remember if you have to upgrade Blink for the Dark Templars or if they just come with... No, you definitely have to upgrade Blink for the Dark Templars. Okay. But he doesn't have any detection. There is no detection out on the field. He does see that there are, in fact, Dark Templars. The Dark Templars aren't going to be able to do anything against those probes, but it doesn't matter because there's no detection here to detect than our Templars, so they're just going to get free pot shots wherever they feel like. He doesn't need to provide a whole lot of harassment here. He can just show up and start killing. 6 probes do go down. Unfortunately, detection is here. It is here to stay. That is 10 probes. Oh, dude. 11 probes. He gets the snipe with the stalkers. It was very good stuff right here. This is very good stuff. Immortals being produced right now. Let's go. Third base for NightMare. I don't know what Gerald's planning on doing here, but I think he's gonna see that. He's gonna see like, hey, some fishy's going on. Seeing all these things warping a little quickly, a little close to home. Don't think so, Buckaroo. That's okay. NightMare's been providing a ton of pressure here. Getting Zealot legs. Zealot legs might help with the Stalkers if he can get a good surround or even get units out on the field. You are operating on 3 warp gates right now and a little behind on the economy. With Gerald on 2 bases, NightMare on 3, hopefully some Stalkers coming in to do some work. That Observer does go down. Little sneaky pylon right there. Oh no, that's 2. That's 2. He's warping back home. He came in for the snipe and he got it. He killed 2 workers, lost a Stalker, you know. Take your wins where you can, man. You're not out of the game yet. You're here to fight. Incredible. Upgrades, people. It's all about the upgrades. As NightMare is getting his ground 1 upgrade. Oh, we might see an engagement here. This is where it's gonna go down. Mass Stalker versus Mass Stalker. We got 17 Stalkers to the. Oh no. He wasn't ready for the Zealots. The Zealots are gonna put a lot of hurt on him just by keeping him away. The Immortal providing some really good value. The Blink, though, the Blink hurts the most, I think. Oh, man. Okay. I think NightMare kind of won that engagement. Gerald realizing that he is not in the position to be fighting. Oh, this is fantastic. This is what I'm talking about, is that Gerald, like, he kind of gets locked in, and I think he worries his mind maybe like focuses on getting out more units. And while that does help, the upgrades provide a substantial difference in the fights coming up. Now maybe not against this, as the army value difference between Gerald and NightMare is pretty different. Like, that's a little hard. Like, if you aim move these against each other, NightMare's definitely coming out on top, as that's all he needs to do. But he is gonna blink it here. These Stalkers running for their lives. Oh no, he's just hung them down, dude. Oh, get out of there, Gerald. Getting some more Stalkers, some more sentries. We are having some Zealots. The Warp Gate, or Warp Prism, my bad, coming in. He is going to leave those Zealots to die, though, unfortunately. And the Warp Prism does not make it out of there alive. The Zealots trying to find some kind of value. They're not going to, but they are going to escape. Only 2 of them, though. 2 of them will join the Kala. It is what it is. What you get for not severing your nerve cords, you know. You get sent back to Amon, and, you know, the cycle repeats itself. 10 minutes in, and we're about to have the big engagement here. Gerald is not ready for this fight. He does not want the smoke. But unfortunately, he doesn't really get a choice in the matter. NightMare is saying, we're getting disruptors on the field. This is good. This is good. Disruptors are getting on the field, too. Damage is about to finish for NightMare, however, which is really going to put a massive army difference here. If he can get some Disruptor hits, that's going to be major for him. And he's... Oh, he gets the Zealots! Oh, come on. Come on, Gerald. It's not going to be enough. He's going to get another one with the Stalkers. He's not. My bad. The Stalkers sniped him, and that's going to be the GG. Oh, man. Gerald takes... 2 losses here. NightMare takes the first round in the first game against Gerald. Well played. It was very well done. Yeah. So like I said, the thing that like really kind of hurt is, and granted they both kind of were doing it. The upgrades started coming in later, but NightMare had such a substantial like he had a substantial army difference against him the entire game. I don't think there was a single point where NightMare wasn't ahead of him in that. And Gerald was trying to play catch up, but he couldn't provide the harassment. I loved it though. That was great. I think it's hilarious that they both opened the same way. It was pretty much the same up until like the end when they had a unit composition difference and all that other jazz. But very well played, super well done. Thank you for joining me for this game, and I'll see you in the upcoming games. We're gonna be probably doing a whole bunch of these, and I'm gonna get back into casting. I love doing it. I think it's a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys in the next game coming up.